Hi, my name is Jen and I am a product photographer turned Amazon seller. In today's video, I'm going to give you some Amazon product photography tips to make your images stand out on your Amazon listing. Most people know that having high quality images on their Amazon listing are critical for their success, but they don't actually implement the tips and tricks that will help them get higher click-through rates and higher conversion rates. If you are going to be selling a lot of products on Amazon, you are going to want to invest in a photography studio for your products. Being able to take pictures quickly and easily at any moment is really critical to being able to have high quality images. You can obviously pay people and send your products out to get content created, but the risk with this is you might end up spending a lot of money and not getting the pictures you were hoping for. To make the best of your product photography, it's best to be able to have your own studio. If you have your own studio, you're going to be able to control the types of images you create, you're going to be able to control the quality of them, and you're going to be able to turn them around very, very quickly. One of my first tips for anybody who's new to product photography is you really want to learn about composition and framing. When you are taking images of your product, understanding composition and how you want to frame the image and what type of angle you want to shoot from is super important. What I would encourage you to do is spend some time on Pinterest looking at photographs of products similar to yours and see the way that they are shooting them. Are they shooting it in a flat lay, like a top-down style? Are they shooting it straight on, like at eye level? I would argue that the single most important part of photographing any sort of image or any content really is lighting. Lighting is so critical. Lighting can make or break your product photography. I would even put this above the quality of your camera. I personally am able to shoot amazing photos with my iPhone because I know how to control the lighting. I don't mean you need to buy expensive lighting or anything like that. It's just understanding how to work with what you've got. Knowing how to manipulate the light and how to let it in either through the window or use it outside is what's going to help you get those high quality images. So before investing in any sort of photography gear, I would say the first thing you should invest in is lighting. Being able to retouch your images in either Photoshop or Canva or Lightroom is super helpful to make them pop and stand out. Whenever you're photographing something like a product, you want to make sure that the colors look true and that they're super bright and vibrant. You will need some sort of editing software to do this, whether it be a free or a paid version. The next thing you'll want to consider with your product photography is really understanding Amazon's image requirements. They do have specific requirements and they have recommended sizing for your photographs. Following this sizing is going to really optimize your page, optimize your images so that your images look amazing. The first critical image for you to have is what I would call the product on white. And that is basically your product on a white background. You have to be able to provide it to Amazon with a pure white background. That is a requirement of theirs. And so being able to photograph your product and make it look as large as possible, as crisp as possible, and making it stand out from the other competitors in your space is critical to getting those high click-through rates. The other type of photography that's critical for your listing is lifestyle photography. And this just means pictures of your product being used in real life. Lifestyle photography is what is going to give your customers a real feel for how big the product is in real life, what it looks like, how it's used, and it's really going to help your customer relate better to your product. And it's also a great opportunity to include your ideal customer in the image. So if your ideal customer is a 35-year-old male, you want to include a 35-year-old male in your product photos. These lifestyle images can then be put into Canva and you can create templates where then you can highlight different aspects of your products. Your product photos are a great time to highlight your features and benefits. So you want to make sure that you have taken your product photos in such a way that they're easy to edit in a template that you can put graphics over them. So just to review, we have covered why it is so important to be in control of your product photography on Amazon. I hope you found this video helpful. Be sure to like and subscribe if you did. And I do have a checklist for all of the marketing steps that I take when I launch a product. If you want to get a copy of that, go ahead and find the link below. We'll see you on the next one.